Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Reception. I wish it was just labeled as the floor number, but I think this is where we need to go.
Ooh, have you ever been in a truly large building with many elevators that go to things that are not... They're numbered, but they're not... It's not just 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 1B.
Alright guys, I'm inside the reception hall. Got eyes on some of the guards, but there's no telling which one has the keycard.
Well, you'll find it soon enough, mate, because you need to take them all out. Can't have anyone in the weeds, yeah? And do it quietly. I'm close to your position now. I'll see you soon.
Like, for example, a building with towers, so you have the west elevator and the north elevator or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go up to the 5th floor, there's more than one 5th floor. What I'm getting at is that I've gotten pretty lost in a building one time.
I see.
And I... there are just certain things that I know because of the scale of the buildings, hundreds, thousands, maybe millions of people deal with on a daily basis as far as navigating their environment, that I would have a complete meltdown over. You know? I have enough trouble dealing with a standard parking garage that has more than one entrance.
I don't think I've ever been in a building... No, I mean, I've been in, like, museums and stuff, but I don't usually have trouble navigating spaces like that.
Yeah, I know, because when we are in the same confusing space, I go, hey, I want to get to here, and then I let you wayfind for me. I always get there eventually, but it's just, I get distracted.
I play my warp whistle, and we're there.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's just, you're like, it's just around the corner. I'm like, no, it's not. It's like, yeah, it is, right here. Oh, okay.
What's really frustrating, though, is that your anxiety is so strong in that kind of situation.
Yeah.
That oftentimes you'll still fight about it.
I will, like, gaslight you about maps.
Yeah,
that
it's
other
like,
people have
isn't?
drawn. Yes. And it's like, the people who built this facility and ordered these maps did it so that people could get around. So maybe you should listen to the map. Yes, but we'll be so gone. I go to a very dark place when I think I'm lost.
No need to worry, sir. Security for this event is taken care of.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's not suspicious at all.
Can I, like...
Hey, are you... Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to meet someone for an interview.
Actually, I've made...
Yes, they're over there. See, this is an interesting situation because there are all of these civilians with guards that aren't hostile yet. I think if there's a problem with it, it's that this very much feels like well, we're just gonna keep trying until we get the one continuity that we want. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm about to do seems like an acceptable solution. I'm going to open this door, and then I'm going to do
Talk
this.
to him.
And then... Come on, man. Not the pistol, the man. Good grief. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck. Gross.
Oh, next stall. Hope nobody's pooping.
Come on, new best friend.
Oh, I know. Oh, you've been drinking on the job, haven't you? Jeez.
Oh, you work so hard.
Charlie,
David.
what are you Oh, I know. It's been a hard week.
Okay.
Okay. It's been a hard week. You know what? It's okay if you nap in here. In fact, I recommend it. Just lock up.
Search them well.
No, he doesn't have it.
I apologize for talking over the clips.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that because they're gonna be coming. They're gonna be coming and going. Whoa! Excuse me. Whoa! That convention lasagna? Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Left somebody napping in there.
Hors d'oeuvres, more like odors. Am I right?
Yeah.
I like that one.
I did too. Especially because it was not that good.
Shut up. It was great.
How did he
All
tie
right.
into the ventilation system? He was undercover for almost 3 months. I guess he found the time. Then he just had to wait for the right moment, when they were all in one place. The pre-reception security debrief. They were all in the CSO.
I could not understand any of that.
I could hear some of it.
I mean, if it was particularly important, it would subtitle it, right?
Not necessarily, I'm afraid.
In these heist scenarios where people come in and knock out the guards and steal their uniforms,
Yeah.
like there has got to be a backup plan for stealing their uniforms because I can't imagine. I mean, not everybody is the same size, you know? And I can't imagine the horror of showing up and trying to do that and finding out that everybody is not your size. There's not one size of something that you can wear. And then, you know, as a henchman, you're like, henchman cred must go down. It's like, well, Larry over here is too tall, so he can't come. He's got to sit with the bodies and play dead.
All right. I'm Batman. I am now Batman in this scenario. You just need to Batman around. Batman some people in the back of the head. Is this going to trigger the Icarus landing system? And is that going to be a problem? Okay, no Icarus. Good. So you see what's going on here, right? Is that clear?
You're trying to get the security guards, the security guards were taken out by the security guards who are now roaming around the place. So you have to take out all of the security guards until you find the key to get to the thing.
Yeah, and we have to take out, optimally, we will take out all of these faux security guards without being detected.
And it's delightful that you used the word faux because phonetically, it means both of the things that they are.
That was a funny animation. Well, good night. Thanks for the laugh, friend.
Oh, did you see how you
You're one of the good
automatically-
murderers.
Did you see how you blacked both of their eyes immediately when you broke their nose?
I didn't, but we've got it recorded.
I think it might have been the shadow, but that is what happens. If you break your nose, usually your eyes get black.
Yeah, I know. I've had a family member that got corrective surgery for an injury to their nose that they got when they were young.
Yeah.
And
Spooky looking?
well, it looks terrible because having corrective surgery to your nose, like in that scenario at least, basically they had to break her nose again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Surgically.
Oh. I think I would just have a crooked nose. I mean, unless it was something else, but like, I would not re-break it.
Well,
I mean, not while you were awake, but even not.
Obviously.
I mean, but.
Glad to be out of
Ooh.
my uniform.
Hi, buddy.
no, camera, why do you betray me?
The book I've been reading lately continues to fill all of my brain. Sometimes it frustrates me
This was
that
easier than I thought.
books are not really
Real?
no, that I'm quite thankful for it, actually. I think I'd like to waltz into most of the books that I read because to make them interesting, they're just chock full of conflict. Oh,
You read spooky books.
I do read spooky books. Actually, the one that I'm reading now, which is completely occupying my brain space, much like your Mamorpagur, is really very grim, but the tone with which it's written is so flippant and teenagery that it's in fact delightful and hilarious. It reminds me a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where it's like, haha, everyone's having a good laugh, and then it's like, actually, we're all in mortal danger all the time. And this is not a good place for people to live. And we fix the series by changing the way things are done permanently. Because this is a horror show.
I
Hold on.
took down another guard. Still got nothing. I'll keep looking.
There are crates, not cases, crates of Rion Duavanron down in the dungeon. This brown character spared no expense, huh? Mind popping down to give us some idea of how you'd like to handle setting it all out?
Copy that.
Okay. One of the things that I love most about this playthrough
Yeah.
is that you run around eating guns. It's just like, you should not have that. We don't need that. No, you don't need that. I don't need that. You certainly don't need that. Just let me.
You know how I imagine it? I mean, there are two ways that I imagine it.
Okay.
There's the fun one.
Okay, what's the fun one?
Or I'm sorry, there's the funny one, and then there's the one that I like about as much that isn't exactly like a laugh a minute. I just imagine it, you know, the cold, matter-of-fact efficiency with which the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3 would dismantle a gun with her bare hands.
Yeah, just crumple.
Yeah, and just
It looks like wadding up a paper bag.
that is one of the most iconic moments in all of Metal Gear for me. It's basically any scene where the boss dismantles a gun. I think that two of my favorite moments from Metal Gear Solid 3 are variations on that same basic concept, because there's one where like she CQCs Naked Snake, and when they step away from each other, he puts his gun up to ready it to fire, only to be alarmed that he only has the grip. Everything else, every other mechanism of the firearm was don't worry, that was just a knockout somehow. So every other element she took away, and I think that might be the same scene where she like I'm not sure what that part of the gun in isolation is called. It's a handgun, so do you know how a handgun works? Oh, I can show you. Here. Okay, so do you see the silver part of the gun?
Yeah.
that can come off.
Okay.
Or at the very least, it could come off with the model of gun Naked Snake was using.
Okay.
So imagine if she just took that whole part of the weapon, and in this scenario also the silencer, and then just left the gray part, the gray pew pew part, in Naked Snake's hand.
Oh my god.
It's just a neat trick. And there's another one where, yeah, I think she just grabs the gun and just, without even looking down at it, she just disassembles it and tosses it up. But like, it is like pro-mom energy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It is like the exact same exasperated but still competent energy of a mother that's just helped a toddler put their shoes on, and somehow the shoes are off, but guess what, now the shoes are back on and now they're double knotted.
Yeah, it's like, nope, you don't.
No. these are going on your feet. We've got to leave 5 minutes ago or we're gonna be late. I'm not rescheduling again.
Yeah.